Hey, what's up everyone? This is Scramble from Emotionless Crypto Trading, and today we have hit our target of 100 ICOs rated in the ICO spreadsheet. I'm very glad of my team and our work, and of course it's all because of you guys supporting. We've reached up to 27,000 people accessing the file already, which is great and amazing. This is what pushes us and it's allowing us to have higher targets. So before we get started around the spreadsheet, let's talk about the market cap, which is sitting around 300 billion. Couple of words about it. Volume 19 billion, still below 20 billion, but that's not what we want to pay attention on. BTC dominant is 44.4 right now percentage, right? So the Bitcoin is gaining momentum against the alts. More money flies into the BTC. That's where people like to find refuge against the alts, which are suffering more than BTC suffers. From 20,000 bucks, we're down to 8,400. In comparison with other alts, which are down by 11 or 15x, right? So that's insane. I mean, a lot of the people, I can see them how they were able to move around USD or euros or any other fiat currency or the Tether or BTC. It's kind of difficult to play in the alts market today unless you definitely want to trade it on a day trade basis and speculate it. So let's go over the spreadsheet. Now let me just tell you a couple of words that you definitely need to know. This free download of this spreadsheet, you can get the spreadsheet in the first link in the description area of this video. Once you get it, make sure you save the link you have right there in the browser, because you definitely want to access in the future if you do, right? So save the link, you can bookmark it, you can save it in a file and just take it from there, because this link is going to be updated whenever we put out an update. Usually 3 times a week we release a couple of ICOs as an update over the spreadsheet, right? So I'm going to make a quick introduction and share with you for the ones which are watching this ICO spreadsheet for the first time. What we do here is we're rating ICOs from 0 to 5. We give them a rating based on our review process that you can find out about right here in How It Works tab, right? So what we do is we do have 8 aspects that we consider, and each of these aspects have a few elements. Now totally we have 59 elements that we consider once we run our review process. And it takes between 2 to 4 days to do such a thing. I've got 2 guys doing and helping me on this. Usually even more than 4 days, depending on some projects which are not really getting back to us on time and responding to our questions, right? So we've got, like I've mentioned, 8 aspects that we're considering, 8 categories, and then each of this have a lot of the elements. In total 59 elements that we do consider. Make sure you definitely watch around How It Works tab on how exactly it does. Now the next thing that needs to be mentioned is you definitely want to make your own research before you invest or decide or just pass on. Make sure you do your own research. What we're doing here is we're sharing our opinions based on our work, right? It's not any sort of investment advice. Great, I'm sure you know about that. I've been telling this in all my videos. Close to 130 videos on YouTube around cryptocurrency, so things are adding up and we're getting better and better. On the other side, we do have this rating system which adds up a total of a score, right, which is played in a specific category. It depends on the score that you have, and it has a sort of a color, right? So you can see that today we have a lot of the good and very good categories. We have a few in the poor, 1 in the average. So what happens is every single time putting out an update, it's gonna be from where these 2 stars are located or above, right? So right here, these 2 stars are located. That's from where we have updated the spreadsheet since the last time. So from above, everything is updated. Now there's no affiliate link included in all these hyperlinks. We don't work with affiliate links. We don't do that. It's just official. Disclaimer can be found here, and there is a service which is called participate in any ICO for the ones which are coming from United States or any other countries which are restricting the ICO participation. You guys can participate by using that service, and that's pretty much all basically. On the other side, anyone out there that contacts you under my name, because I've been able to see that every day on a lot of the Telegram groups. Influencers right there under influencer's name, scammers are contacting you to ask for money for promotion. Now we don't do that. At least I'm not doing that. I mean, I can talk under my name. I'm not doing that. Anyone that writes you to ask money is scam, right? So do not pay anything to anyone, and feel free to report that. Right here we've got an email, request a review. That's where we have an email. You can write an email us right there, report, do a screenshot. Please help us to take the scammers out, because there's a bunch of these guys making thousands of dollars without doing anything and taking advantage of our branding, right? So take them out, wipe them out. Whenever you see a message like that on Telegram, make sure you contact the admins to block them out, right? So let's get started for the ICOs. First one, which we're going to talk about, and as you already know, we're not diving deep into reviewing. We're just talking about the rating, pointing out a few details, and telling you when the ICO starts. That's why we always mention, do your own research. It might take a couple of days, but that's the way it goes. If you are able to do a research in 24 hours, then probably it's not enough. Leave it over the multiple days, because you need to have a couple of questions for sure in order to get all the responses for all those elements that you can use for your own research as well. Right, so let's get started. We've got Peconio, which is a decentralized investments platform that's placed in the very good category with 36.2. The highest rating stands for background and team 4.8, and then the smallest one for token economics, right? So this is where they are, and it's one of those projects you definitely need to spend, in my opinion, as we did, at least 5 days, because there's a lot to learn about it, and I'm sure you're going to have a list of questions which are going to be well defined. Now, these guys will be able to respond you on time and quickly. They are very professional around that fact, and I'm sure you're going to get all the responses on your research. So what I wanted to share with you is that the ICO is going to start. I mean, it already started. I'm just going to refresh the page. Actually, right now, while I was over this video presentation recording it, the ICO started, right? So yeah, it's already started. We're in the 10% bonus period. They already raised $4.5 million in the pre-ICO with a soft cap of $30 million, hard cap $45 million. You can join the ICO. There's still 30 days left as it presents, but make sure you do your own research before you're doing that. Heading towards the next one, Cryptopus brokerage marketplace in the good category, but very, very near to the very good as of today. We struggled very hard to eliminate a lot of those ICOs were very poor or extremely poor, or they were scams, or they were not worth to be researched or anything such. And we have tried during this video, as we're hitting a milestone, we're hitting a target of 100 ICOs listed on the spreadsheet. We've tried to lay out and select, the best out of the best what we had in our queue, right? So we still have another 16 ICOs in the queue. We're adding every day, and we're doing the research properly. That's why we have so many, more than usually, in the very good category. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10 out of the updated today are placed in the very good category, right? So Cryptopus, which is having the best rating, highest one at the white paper, 4.7, the smallest one, marketing, 4.1, placing them in the 35.8, which is the good category. Right here is their website. Their ICO is going to finish in 42 days. So that means their ICO is live on 20% discount. Blockchain brokerage marketplace. Cryptocurrency trading and investment is difficult to approach, as there are not many tools available that bring simplicity and safety to the process. Do your own research before you do any sort of movements. Worldopoly, which is the next one. Worldopoly, AR AI mobile game. Very, very, very interesting. 4.7 white paper. Actually 4.8, which is the highest rating, for the team. And then we have the lowest one, which stands for the roadmap and token economics, as well as marketing, 4.5 for all of those, placing them in the very good category with 36.9. There you go. This is their website right here. They do have a private pre-sale right now, with 25 Ethereum's minimum participation that you need to do. It's going to be till of 30 of March, so you definitely have time. But that stands only for 25 Ethereum minimum participation. You can join the whitelist for the public pre-sale and for the public ICO, and you can do that as fast as possible not to get sold out, right? So the world's first mobile game combining AR, AI, and blockchain. Very, very, very interesting one. Great, we're heading towards zero state emotional intelligence. Talking about 4.7 and 4.7 for problem and solution and background, which is their highest rating. And the lowest one is around the white paper, 4.4, but still placing them in 36.6, very good category. Zero state is right here with their pre-sale going on already. 290 Ethereums they were able to raise so far with a hard cap of 500 Ethereums on the first pre-sale stage. Attention, there's 50% bonus right now on this stage of the ICO. Right, so emotional intelligence powered by blockchain, effective solution for customer loyalty management through emotional involvement. Right. Heading towards CryptoFlex, another update around it, media platform basically in a category, right? So we're talking about the market, which is at the best rate, 4.8 so far. And the smallest rating comes around the white paper, 4.4, but still placing them in a very good category with 36.6. CryptoFlex is listed right here. Watch movies, fund films, got cryptos, repeat. Movie streaming and film funding platform powered by blockchain. CryptoFlex, when Hollywood meets crypto. Details about their token sale can be found right here. What they're mentioning is provisionally set on April 1540 ICO date. You definitely want to do your own research and make sure around their Telegram group, because that's where you can find more accurate details. And it's not only about CryptoFlex, it's also about the others. Telegram, nowadays, it's the best place for updates, for getting in touch, for getting support, for getting whatever you need out of a project. Telegram is the place which is doing that for you. Right, so Nathan, another one, Nano Material, 4.8 for the team, which is the highest rating, and that stands for. And then we've got Token Economics, number 4, right? So it's 35.3, which is placing them in the good category. The second one for today in the good category, which is definitely something to consider, right? Now, this is their website right here. And what we've got the pre-ICO starting in about 2 days and 9 hours since the time I'm making this video. What you want to do is a very, very interesting project with a real product and proven business model, right? So there's a lot of information about this one, and you can get in touch as long as you believe in the real products, which are kind of laid down in the offline life. And they do have realistic businesses in the offline life, not only on the online side, right? So nowadays, it seems like the ICOs are not always for the online side. They do have ICOs for offline businesses as well, and this is not the first one. There's many real projects, real businesses out there which are having proper, execution and business models which are already active, and they do look for extra funding through ICOs. Releasing a token and other details are helping their businesses as well, right? So it's one of those businesses that we definitely need to consider, and that's something too interesting because it's another side of the blockchain with this realistic products which are already existing out of the offline life. Now the Safe Crypto is the next one, which is an exchange, but it's a very, very interesting one. 4.8 white paper, problem solution 4.8 as well, which is the highest rating that it stands for. And then the smallest one, roadmap 4.6, token economics 4.6, marketing is the same, right? So 37.5, the highest one out of today's update, 37.5. This is their website right here. Their pre-sale starts in about 6 days and 10 hours, and what we want to know is it's an exchange that's completely different than all the other exchanges out there that you can find out nowadays. So they're really realistically standing out of multiple perspectives that you want to make sure to look around them. The next one is TokenLend, which is placed in the poor category, and the first one for today's update right there, a lending platform which is having the lowest score for the token economics, the highest one for the roadmap 3.5 and the background 3.5. Token economics number 3, placing them in the poor category, very near to very poor, actually 26.1 score. That's right there. This is their website right here. Their token sale starts in about 6 days and basically 21 hours, taking care of the TokenLend will offer to anyone from any part of the world a possibility to invest in real estate secured loans and earn competitive interest rates on various crypto assets nominated in euro values. Going forward, basically, we have SprintX, new business ideas, having a score of, as the highest for problem solution 3.7 and background. And then what we have the shortest one for the marketing 3, 27.7 is the total rating system, placing them in the poor category. This is their website right here. Their pre-ICO is live, and we do have another 14 days to go. 30% bonus, an ICO maker with an integrated exchange for startups. Going forward to the last one, we've got ZX, Diamond Exchange, very popular so far, 31.4 for us, average category, with the highest rating for the team, 4.2, and the smallest one for token economics, 3.5. This is their website right here, which they have already collected $20 million as it seems like, and their token sale ends in 25 days and 19 hours. Basically, a certified blockchain-based diamond exchange, transforming diamonds into a new asset class. Right, so that's pretty much what we're going through in this type of videos, as this is what we're considering as rating system, right? So once again, do your own research about whatever you see in our spreadsheet. Make sure you know we're not sharing investment advices. We don't do anything like that. We're just putting together here the pieces of the puzzle for you to be able to do your own research in a better way, right? So quite many in the very good category today, as that's what they deserve based on the research. 2 in the good category, 2 in the poor category, and 1 in the average. This is our opinion and rating system as of today's update, which reached to 100 ICOs added up to the spreadsheet. We are glad to be here, and it's all about you guys. Thank you so much. Feel free to subscribe. Keep watching our videos as we're putting out technical analysis, details of the crypto space, and ICO spreadsheet updates coming out with at least 10 to 15 updates of ICOs every single week into our video presentations. Thank you so much once again for watching. Drop down in the comments area, what do you believe? Your opinions, your feedback is always and always welcome, and the share would be even more welcome. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.